Good Monday afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Tim Pandages. A cloudy, dreary day and somewhat cooler than where we've been, but still above average. We've got a warm front inbound today, and that's going to bring a return of very muggy and mild conditions, especially overnight tonight into the day tomorrow, ahead of a strong cold front that arrives tomorrow night into early Wednesday, and that brings with it our next chance at some widespread rain, some thunderstorms that could be on the strong to severe side. So today, cloudy but mainly dry. Those clouds not bringing much in the way of any precipitation at all. Now tomorrow we're warmer ahead of that front, and the storms start to develop as that front pushes closer. It's a cold front to our north and west. Storms linger into the early morning hours on Wednesday, with some rapid clearing working on in after the lunch hour Wednesday into Wednesday afternoon. And we've got the shift of our winds coming our way too out of the northwest, and that means temperatures will be dropping significantly as cold air pours in from the north. So the timing of our next front, tomorrow, Tuesday, we've got the showers mainly in the afternoon hours. A few storms developing later in the afternoon into the overnight hours, into the early morning portion of Wednesday. Those early storms leading to some PM clearing. Again, some of those storms could be on the strong to severe side. I'll show you that highlighted SPC outlook in just a second. Here's future track for you, starting things off tomorrow at lunchtime. Notice temperatures extremely warm in the upper 70s, low 80s already, and it's only the lunch hour. We top out in the low 80s, a few showers and thunderstorms developing by mid-afternoon. Greatest chances look to be off to the north and east, and that risk pretty much carries on through the evening, through the overnight hours, and then we get a push of more widespread showers and thunderstorms in the early morning hours of Wednesday as the actual front begins to push on through. Notice the line looks a lot more robust after it pushes out of our area and encounters conditions that are just a little bit more conducive for those storms to gain strength. We clear our skies out by early afternoon. Winds shift out of the northwest. Even though temperatures will still stay in the 60s, it'll get mighty chilly in a Thursday morning when we fall back down into the 40s. We haven't done that in quite some time. In fact, I don't think we've done it this December yet. Here's the storm outlook from the outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. A level 1 threat in areas to the southwest of Houston. Off to the north and east, they've been edged up to a level 2. That does include the far northeastern portion of Harris County and Montgomery as well. And then notice it gets up to a level 3. That does include Polk and portions of San Jacinto as well for late tomorrow night and early Wednesday morning. This area here much more likely to see the stronger storms and the heavier rainfall as well. It's a pretty progressive system, so widespread flooding potential not anticipated here. We're looking generally at a tenth of an inch, a couple tenths of an inch, maybe half an inch to locally an inch in some locations possible. The temperature drop, though, will be notable here. 80 on Tuesday, 64 by Thursday, and struggling to get out of the low 50s by the time we get to this upcoming weekend. Not the coldest weather we've seen, but it's certainly going to be a reality check, considering that we've been in the 80s for quite some time this December. Highs today, I think, make it into the low 70s, slightly milder and more muggy down towards the coast as that surface warm front lifts its way through. And the 7-day forecast after we get through the shower and storm chances tomorrow night into early Wednesday, we clear out and have a couple really nice, albeit much chillier days Thursday and Friday. Lots of sunshine and dry weather this weekend does bring another chance at some rain, particularly Saturday night into Sunday. We'll watch that as it gets closer and evolves.